Greetings and welcome to Astro Times today. After a very long time, I'm continuing my classes on Jaimini Astrology. And in today's class, let us understand about some yoga bhangas or avayogas. So, as usual, I want to start my class just with my pranams to Sage Jaimini and Sage Parashara and the gurus who taught me astrology. And let me, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha and Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, let me recollect my gurus once and let us proceed to our class. Hope now the screen is visible to you. Let us understand some yoga bhangas or avayogas. A malefic planet residing in the 8th house from Maruda Lagna, and simultaneously, if it is aspecting 12th house from Maruda Lagna, it is called as a yoga bhanga. What is this yoga bhanga and how it works, we will understand in our next coming classes, not right immediately. So, why 8th house? Aruda Lagna, this is a calculated point in the birth chart that signifies one's physical body and worldly success. It is not the same as Lagna. Don't confuse Aruda Lagna with Lagna. This is Aruda Lagna. How to calculate Aruda Lagna? We already understood in our 8th class, in our earlier classes. And please go back to my earlier classes and understand how to calculate this Aruda Lagna. And malefic planets, there are 4 malefic planets. These 4 malefic planets are Saturn, Rahu, Mars, and Ketu. If these planets are residing in the 8th house from Aruda Lagna and aspecting 12th house from Aruda Lagna, this is possible only in the case of dual signs. Otherwise, this is not possible. So, why 8th house from Maruda Lagna means this house symbolizes hidden things, transformations, and potential losses. A malefic planet here suggests hidden obstacles or potential downfalls related to one's physical manifestation or worldly aspirations. 12th house from Maruda Lagna, this house represents isolation, loss, and expenditure. A malefic planet aspecting this house from Maruda Lagna further emphasizes potential difficulties in achieving worldly success or experiencing material well-being. Therefore, the combination described a malefic occupying 8th house from Maruda Lagna and aspecting 12th house effectively cancels out beneficial yogas. Please remember this point. We will be repeatedly using this Yoga in the times to come. So, let me read out the rule once more. A malefic planet residing in 8th house from Maruda Lagna and simultaneously aspecting the 12th house from Maruda Lagna presents the significance of a Yoga Bhanga. This is Yoga Bhanga. Next, we will go to our example chart and examine whether any Yoga Bhangas, this Yoga is present in our chart or not. This is our example chart. Aruda Lagna is Gemini, dual sign occupied by Dharakarka Mars. Dharakarka Mars. Second house from Aruda Lagna is Cancer. And which is occupied by Moon, who is Bhatrakaraka, and also Saturn, who is also Pitrakaraka, both malefics, which indicates financial losses because of the brother due to children, not aspected by any benefic planet. 4th house from Aruda Lagna is occupied by Mercury, who is also Atmakaraka. Sun is also a Matrakaraka. And here, because Atmakaraka and Matrakaraka, it's a good combination. It is a desired combination in any horoscope, which is present in this horoscope. Aspected by Amachakaraka, Jupiter, and Tarakaraka, Mars. So, in this person's life, this Matrakaraka, Amachakaraka, and Tarakaraka, they are going to play a vital role, which indicates financial gains in profession because of his own efforts and also aided by spouse. 11th house from Aruda Lagna is occupied by Ketu and aspected by Venus. No planet is posited in 8th house from Aruda Lagna. This is the point this discussion is all about. So there is no, so this we need not, when there is no point planet is residing in 8th house from Aruda Lagna. Actually, there is no planet is aspecting 12th house from Aruda Lagna. Rahu is not influencing any of these houses. Financially, we conclude that this chart is not having any extraordinary Dhana yogas. So actually, this house, this horoscope is finally there are no extraordinary Dhana yogas are not present in this chart. So let us understand some Dhana yogas. So Dhana yogas and yoga bhangas, Arudha Labha indicates sources of wealth and also means of wealth. Means of wealth, and it can be a fair mean or unfair mean. Fair mean and unfair mean, don't confuse between legal and illegal. Say government may declare gambling is illegal money. If you won money through any gambling, that may be legal in the eyes of the government, but is an unfair mean. Selling of tobacco, unfair mean. Selling of alcohol is an unfair mean. Even though government's selling of liquor, it is a legal source of income, but it is an unethical source of income. We can also call fair and unfair means of income or ethical and unethical means of income. Arudha Lagna, Arudha Labha is 11th house from Arudha Lagna. Labha Arudha means Arudha of 11th house. 11th house from this 11th house is to be counted from Lagna. So in the see, don't confuse between these terms Labha Arudha and Arudha Labha. I have given the description very clearly in this. If Arudha Labha or the Lord of Arudha Labha is connected to Dharapada, that is A7, Lord of Dharapada and Dharakaraka, one may have income from his wife. If Arudha Labha is aspected by a benefic from 9th from Arudha Lagna or 6th from Arudha Lagna, it is a great Dhana Yoga. This is possible if Arudha Lagna is a jewel sign. If Arudha Labha or Lord of Arudha Labha is aspected or occupied by benefics, the native will have Dharma Jana. So this is one condition you have to check in all horoscopes. But please remember, no, if going to minute levels and check, no horoscope will be Mr. Clean horoscope, that is what we can call. Every horoscope will have some or other evil aspects, but just by seeing the horoscope, we cannot judge that this person will have illegal source of income. Or this person will have only illegal source of income. Like that, we cannot judge. There are some other combinations also that we have to check. We have to, we are going to learn in the times to come. If now we learn about some Abha yogas. If Arudha Labha or Lord of Arudha Labha is aspected or occupied by malefics, the native will have Adharmarjana. So Jnatikaraka is similar to 6, 8, 12 lords. Here we don't have lot of first house, lot of second house. Here we have Jnatikaraka. Jnatikaraka is the most evil planet in any natal chart. The houses or planets which are under the influence of this Jnatikaraka, they give negative results. But when they give negative results, that we are going to learn in the times to come. Ketu is also a malefic, but not as malefic as Rahu. Sometimes Ketu is a benefic planet as well. According to Parashara, if there are malefics in 6th house from Lagna, the native will have criminal tendencies. According to Jaimini, if there are only malefics in 6th from Arudha Lagna without any benefic connection, the native is a thief. So, but this condition also you cannot blindly apply. There are so many other conditions but we have to apply. According to Parashara, if there are malefics in second and 12th from Lagna, it is a Bandhana Yoga. Bandhana Yoga means one person will be imprisoned. According to Jaimini, the following is the combination for a Bandhana Yoga. He has given a certain combination of houses: 212, 311, 410, 59, and 612. If these houses are occupied from Arudha Lagna, either by malefics or malefic benefics. If the second house is occupied by benefics, its counterpart 12th house also should be occupied by equal number of benefics. It is not one house is occupied by benefic and other house occupied by malefic. This combination, this yoga will not hold good. Both should be occupied by the planets of same nature. If this yoga benefics are involved, the term may be very less, but if malefics are involved, the term may be very low. This is what I am going to say. If a malefic planet residing in 8th house from Arudha Lagna and simultaneously aspecting 12th house from Arudha Lagna, the planets signify this is a yoga bhanga or cancellation of yoga. This point we had discussed earlier as well. And now let us examine our example chart. Aruda Labha is 11th house from Aruda Lagna. Aruda Lagna is Gemini, which is a dual sign. 11th from Aruda Lagna is Aries. The Lord is Mars. So whenever I say house, that is also it is also a lot of the house. Whenever I say it is Mars, whenever I say Mars, it is Aries or Scorpio. Labha Aruda, it is 11th. Aruda of 11th house counted from Janma Lagna. Janma Lagna is Sagittarius. 11th house from Janma Lagna is Libra. Lord of Venus is positioned in Leo. And 11th house from 11, which is 11th house from Libra. Now count 11 houses from Leo. Again in Gemini, Lord of Mercury, whose scenario is as follows. Aruda Lagna is Gemini. Aruda Labha is Aries. Labha Aruda is Gemini again. Dhara Pada, that is A7, that is Sagittarius. That is Jupiter, Lord Jupiter. Dhara Karaka is Mars, posited in Gemini. Now let us examine our conditions. If Aruda Labha or the Lord of Aruda Labha is connected to Dharapada E7 or Lord of Dharapada and Dhara Karaka, one may have income from his wife. So this condition is met with in this horoscope that the native has income from his wife. Wife is an earning member of the family. If Aruda Labha is aspected by a benefit, but 9th house from Aurora Lagna or 6th from Aurora Lagna, it's a great Dhana Yoga. This is possible if the Aurora Lagna is a dual sign. This condition is not satisfied in this current chart. So simply you can ignore. If Aurora Labha or Lord of Aurora Labha is aspected or occupied by benefits, the native will have Dharma Arjana. So this condition is also not satisfied in this horoscope. But actually we cannot judge the horoscope based on one single condition. We are still in the learning stages. We have not yet learned timing of events. When timings of any timing of event comes, then at that time we learn when this person had adharma arjana or when this person had dharma arjana. If Aurora Labha is occupied by or aspected by Rahu, it's a good Dhara Yoga. So finally, we can conclude that this native will have both fair means and unfair means of income. According to Jaimini, if there are only malefics in 6th from Aurora Lagna without any benefic connection, then native is a thief. This combination is not present in this chart. If a malefic planet residing in 8th house, this combination is anyway not present in this chart. We learned earlier. If in any natal chart, Jnati Karaka is the most malefic. The Aruda in which he is posited in the Aruda, his aspecting will take the his aspect will take a beating. So he spoils the karakatwas of the houses which he is aspecting. In this chart, Jnatakaraka is Venus. He is posted in A5 and aspecting A2 and A9. We can say this Jatika because of this combination A2, which is also called as A2, which is also called as Koshapada, and A9, which is also called as Dharmapada, both are affected. So let us see how, in the due course of our presentations, let us see how this is affected in this natal chart. So let us learn few more Dhana Yogas. If there is a connection between Aruda Labha and Janma Lagna, it's a Dhana Yoga. This combination is present in this chart. If 5th house from Janma Lagna happens to be 11th house from Aruda Lagna, it is also a Dhana Yoga. This combination is present in this chart. Koshapada, second from Koshapada, has any connection with Aurora Labha or 5th house from Janma Lagna, it is also a Dhana Yoga which is not present in this chart. If 5th lord from Ascendant is positioned in 5th house, this is also not present. Any exalted planet second from Aurora Lagna gives a Dhana Yoga which is also not present in this chart. So this is about Dhana Yogas. Okay, please, I will get back to you. In next class, we learn about this class. We learned about Aruda Labha and Labha Aruda. In the next class, we learn about Aruda Vyaya and Vyaya Arudha. That's all for today's class. In next class, we learn some new concepts like Aruda Labha, Aruda Vyaya and Vyaya Arudha. Again, once more, my greetings to my sincere. I offer my prayers to my gurus and Sage Parashari and Jaimini, and I end this session here. Thank you for watching.